We've all heard of Prize Picks and Underdog, but there are more DFS companies out there, more sites like Prize Picks, like Underdog to take advantage of and make some money. One of those websites is called Parlay Play. So in this video, what I am going to do is give you a beginner's tutorial about how to use Parlay Play, and then of course talk to you about optimal strategies when using Parlay Play so we can do what everybody wants to do. We can make money doing so. As I mentioned, the company Parlay Play is very similar to Prize Picks and Underdog. And what I mean by that is they are DFS companies, essentially operate as player prop parlays. So what you do is you select two or more player props to add into an entry. And the more plays you add, the higher the payout. Now, obviously, the more plays you add, yes, the higher the payout, but the higher the risk because you're giving yourself more opportunity for, obviously, a play to lose. So Parlay Play does have some sort of insurance option, as do Prize Picks and Underdog. So I will talk about that in this video as well. But really all you need to know is that DFS Parlay Play is similar to the Prize Picks and Underdog websites where you're just placing player prop parlays. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, why should I have multiple? Like, why do I need, if I use Prize Picks and Underdog, why do I need another one like Parlay Play? And it's all about maximizing the opportunities where you can find value. So if Underdog and Prize Picks are aligned on a certain player prop line, but Parlay Play is an outlier to those two and an outlier to the majority of sportsbooks as well, well, guess what? That would be a profitable player prop to put into a Parlay Play entry. Not only does it increase your chances of just being profitable using these DFS sites, but it also gives you another point of comparison when you are using these sites as well. So it's just another data point that you have in your toolbox to start making some money. But as I mentioned, the way that Parlay Play works is that you combine different player props into an entry, and the more plays you add, the higher the payouts. And we can go through the math on each one. The one thing that I want to highlight real quick is that when you see 3x, 5x, 10x, that is giving you your total payout. So if you want your actual profit, you just need to subtract 1x. And the dots you see is just for every added leg. So if you add a 2-leg entry on Parlay Play, you will 3x your payout, which means you will double your money. So if I put in $5, I would get $10 in profit. The next one is a 3-leg entry. The way that works is you will quadruple your money. So you'll get 5x is giving you your payout. So $10 will turn into $40. Next up is if you do a 5-leg one, that will 10x your money. So will 9x in terms of profit. So $10 will give you a $90 in profit. Then they have 5 picks, which will 22x your money. So will give you 21 times your profit. So $10 will turn into $210. They have 6, which will give you a 40x payout. So $10 turns into $390. And then what Parlay Play has that both Prize Picks and Underdog do not is a 7-leg parlay that if it hits, you will get 75 times the payout, which means you will get a profit of 74x. So you bet $10 on 7 player props, you hit all 7, you just made $740 in terms of profit. Now, I mentioned that Parlay Play offers in insurance as well. So you can do a 7-leg entry, but you can either do the insurance or you can do all in. Now, I mentioned the all in is you'll 75x your money for a 7-leg one. An insurance one, the way that works is the payouts are a little bit less, but it's also a little bit safer. So if you place a 7-leg parlay on Parlay Play and you hit all 7, instead of 75xing your payout, you will only 35x your payout. But this is a key difference, is if you get 6 of 7 correct, you will 4x your payout. So you will triple your money even though you lose 1. So that's why these companies offer the insurance, or flex is what Prize Picks call it, because while your payouts get decreased, so does your risk. So it's a risk reward proposition from whether you want to do an insurance or an all in. And then if you get 5 of the 7 correct, you will get a payout of 0.5x. So that actually means you lose money. So if I were to bet $5 on this one and I hit 5 out of 7, they would only give me $2.50 back as opposed to the full $5. But if I do the all in and I hit 5 out of 7, I would lose all 5. So there are a bunch of different options. Like if you do a 6-leg one, the way the insurance works all in for a 6-leg is you 40x your money in payout. So you 39x in terms of profit. If you do the insurance, you still get all 6 correct. Instead of 40, you will 25x your payout. But if you get 5 out of 6 correct, you will get 2.5x your payout. So $5 will turn into a payout of $12.50. So you subtract your initial risk of 5 and you get a payout of $7.50, which is 1.5x your money. And then 4 out of 6 is the exact same as 5 out of 7 on a 7-leg one. You risk $5, you get $2.50 back. So which means you lose $2.50. And they have the insurance for the 5 legs as well. So if you hit 5 out of 5, you go from 22xing your payout to 12x. But if you get 4 out of 5, you get 2.x your payout. So it's the same as losing 1 on 6 or 7 legs as well. $5 turns into a payout of $12.50, which turns into a profit of $7.50. For 4 legs, it's very similar. They have the insurance as well. The only difference is going from 1 leg incorrect, so 3 out of 4 correct, you will 1.25x your money. So the payout obviously isn't as high, but you really need to get 3 out of 4 instead of 5 out of 6 or 6 out of 7. So I'm giving you all these numbers, and hopefully this wasn't too confusing. I will say if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Just comment and let me know if you have any questions. So I'm giving you all these numbers, but you're probably asking yourself, okay, well, can you tell me what's optimal? What are the optimal entries that I should be doing on Parlay Play? And luckily, OddsJam's fearless leader, Alex Monahan, did all the math for you. And basically, all you need to know is that in terms of value and profitability, your best bet is to do 6 legs and to do them with insurance. So again, the math is all up on the screen here. I don't want to make it too complicated for you, but basically the long story short of it is, let's pretend that the player props that you're placing have a win percentage of 57%. Now that's not entirely unfeasible. OddsJam actually gives you player props and tells you what percent likely they are to hit. So finding one that has a 57% win percentage isn't the craziest thing in the world. But if you place a 6-pick flex, a 6-pick with insurance on Parlay Play, the ROI on that is roughly 39%. That's really high. 39% is really high. And that again is assuming 57% win percentage and you are doing an insurance on a 6-pick play. Let's pretend and let's look at the math for a 2-pick play. Obviously there's no insurance there. And if you remember, the math behind 2 picks is the payout. The payout is 3x, but so basically meaning you double your money. So if we use the same 57% win percentage, you actually have a negative ROI if you do a 2-pick with no insurance. So Alex basically ran the math for every single option, every single number of legs with or without insurance, and did the math to tell you that the best in terms of profitability course of action with Parlay Play is to use the 6-pick with insurance. So that's the profitable strategy when it comes to Parlay Play. In terms of finding plays to put into Parlay Play, the really, really cool part, and you may have noticed this, is that the payouts are the exact same regardless of what plays you add, right? Like you see the payouts don't change no matter who I'm adding. The payouts are the exact same. So when you are looking for player props to put into Parlay Play, you want to use a tool like OddsJam that gives you player props that are likely to hit. Now, I know that sounds like a caveman's analysis of using these platforms, but that's literally true. When an actual sportsbook like a FanDuel or a DraftKings deems a play likely to hit, they're going to upcharge you, right? They're going to make that play more expensive to buy. That's not the case with Parlay Play or any of these DFS companies. Like I could add any of these plays, it doesn't matter. And you see the payouts are the exact same, always. They don't change at all. So it's important to understand that because these payouts are the same, you can take advantage of these DFS companies by finding player props that the sportsbooks are telling you are likely to hit and then putting them into an entry. So in terms of strategy and stuff, there will be future videos coming out about how to use the OddsJam tools to make money on these DFS sites. But in this video, I just wanted to give you a tutorial about A, how to use Parlay Play, and B, talk to you about what is optimal when using it. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Again, I mentioned you can comment and let me know, but that's it. So I appreciate everybody watching, and have a good one.